Okay, so it's been a long time since I did this question and answers video. Um, that's comments, responding to comments on my the comments of my YouTube videos or posts. So anyway, I'll just scroll through, respond, not necessarily all anyway, but the ones I can. But before I continue, just please, like I always say, don't call me on this line, the line I usually put on the on my YouTube, my WhatsApp and Telegram chat line. I know I always say that this is only for chat, mostly messages. WhatsApp and Telegram messages. That's what I only use this line for. So if you have any question regarding Peugeot or Peugeot related, just post it on my WhatsApp. If you want me to respond to it for free, post those questions on any of the videos I publish on my YouTube channel, or post or article or whatever. So post it there. I'll make a time. I can't guarantee when I will go to and respond to these questions. It could take a day, hours, days, months or so. So it all depends on when I have time. Now it's been long I've done this. But if you want immediate response, then you can contact me via that WhatsApp line. You always find that on video description of my videos I publish on the YouTube channel. The WhatsApp line or Telegram line, you always see it there. However, it's not for free because it's meant for those who want subscribe or pay for the consultancy service that I provide. So if you are not ready to pay, don't. If you contact me via, I will not respond unless you are ready to pay. So you have an option. If you want for free advice, post it here. If you can't, well, it's up to you. Now, also for those who probably might want me to diagnose or repair their vehicles, like I always say, it's only on Saturday that I have time for such work. Unless maybe for those who are paid the uh, full consultancy service for 5 years, such work, in that case, maybe at night. If I can most, I do work on at night sometimes, depending on the nature of depending on, it all depends anyway what the issue is, and if how urgent it is. Can have it done after work, after my weekly work, do it in the evening, at night, or even on Sundays. So other than that, if you are interested in me to fix your vehicle, please contact me before Saturday. Calling me on Saturdays, you are wasting your time because I won't really pick your call. Even if I do, I probably will actually respond the way you want, because always or usually very busy on people's vehicle. People who called earlier in the week who have make an appointment with me. So I was very busy. So I don't like being distracted. So don't wait until that day when you know I'll be busy. Most I do electrical work or stuff, and you start calling me. I expect I will leave what I'm doing to pick your call. I don't have that kind of time. If you want, call me before then. So if I will, what I usually do is, for example, sometimes people who have never um given me their vehicles to work on and have not paid that 5 year consultant service fee. If you live in Abuja, I could say, hey, bring the vehicle. I will do the diagnosis or repair once for the person. Of course, you pay. It's not going to be free. But subsequently, if you want me to keep doing that such work for you on your vehicle, then you have to pay that 5 year consultant service. Otherwise, I may not be able to, I may not, in fact, usually I won't work on that car anymore until you pay that or go elsewhere. So right now my full attention or priority is for those that pay that 5 year consultancy service for both diagnosis and repairs and response to questions, seek expert advice anytime. You have that. So doesn't mean if you pay that consultancy, it means anytime you want, I must read. No, of course, you all have other things to engage in life, so I may not always be available. But what I mean is, you're always a priority. That's the point. Also pay that, and also it's only on Saturday that I can guarantee. It's only if you pay that consultant service fee, full one, and maybe something that is very urgent and something that I know I can be able to handle after repair, and it can be done within that few minutes or hours I have before I go to bed. Yeah, I could ask you to bring the vehicle, have it done, or on Sunday. I don't, so I want to point all these things out so that you don't need to call, contact for me to start explaining all these things. I want you to hear it out now. You don't need to like my policy regarding Peugeot car repairs, consultancy services, or free, seeking for advice. You don't need to like it. Everybody doing their own thing, their own way. I'm doing mine my own way. It's up to you. If you don't like it, try elsewhere. So okay, so let me start. So the first one, let me see if I respond to you. You said my Peugeot. A video I did titled "My Peugeot 406 Jacks Whenever I Try Quick Acceleration, EW10J4." So this is from, there's a comment under it from Wandaliman Ali. Hope I got it right. 17 hours ago, said, "This is the problem I'm having with my car at the moment. However, my car jerks also while idling. Can the same approach be used?" I've forgotten the advice I gave on that video. Jerks when I try to EW10J4 and 406 jerk. It depends. It will take long to start explaining all this. I can tell you what, but then it's easier to start with scan. However, depending on the ECU on that 406 with EW10J4, some ECUs react differently, even though the same engine in the same model of Peugeot. That's 406. Not all ECUs behave the same. For example, 406 with EW10J4 assembled in Nigeria, if ignition coil is failed, not ignition coil, if the oxygen sensor fails, don't bother to scan the vehicle. It won't show you. Almost like 99.9%, almost call it 100% of Peugeot 406 EW10J4 assembled in Nigeria that have ever diagnosed with oxygen sensor issue, none of them ever showed it on the scan tool until I replaced the sensor and those issues went away. And they do show others, like other Peugeot, other 406 with same engine but not assembled in Nigeria, different ECUs. So such ones, their symptoms when oxygen sensor fail, you hardly get any drivable issues, except that your fuel consumption will go up, you'll be getting black soot on the tailpipe. But for the pan assembled one with same engine, I'm talking about Nigerian assembled one, you'll be getting, your engine will be jerking, hesitating, black smoke will be puffing out, as in you can barely drive the vehicle. That's how they behave when the oxygen sensors are bad. And of course, it's only upstream that you find on this pan assembled 406 with this engine. They don't have downstream oxygen sensor. So there are so many things that can cause 406 with this engine. I don't know, it didn't state your engine model, but let's assume it's that same EW10J4. So a lot of things can cause the jerk. It could be low fuel pressure. It could be spark plug issue. It could be clutch air filter. It could be failing ignition coil. I mean, there are so many things. So as I said, start with scanning. Depending on the just start scanning. If you can't find anything, then you now go beyond that with what we call elimination methods. If you are watching for the past few days, you see there's a THP engine that I'm working on. You see how what I do elimination, one after the other, taking time, dealing with what could be this, what could cause this. That's what I mean by elimination. Rather than trying to throw in every part, guessing, if there, when there's a problem, a symptom a car is giving, which indicates an issue. Depending on how technical you are, you list out the possible components or sensors or whatever on that vehicle that can cause that kind of symptom. You list them out. Then you start one after the other. You start to rule them out on that list. It could be a mental list. It doesn't have to be written one. Ruling them out. Or eventually, as you are doing, you get to the problem before you even exhaust the list. So just go and scan the car. Of course, it's not only scanning. I mean, if it's low fuel pressure, scanner will not show you. Doesn't matter how good, whether even in PP2000 on a full, it won't show you. There are some symptoms, there are some faults you could find on the ECU, and you can be able to interpret that is indicating or pointing at low fuel pressure. But it won't necessarily say low fuel pressure, but it all depends on what comes out on the scan too. So, but like I said, that one, if it's a low fuel pressure issue, then you will need um, a low fuel pressure tester or fuel pressure gauge, that has its own testing too. Okay, so moving on. This is a comment on a video I did on multimedia 407. Okay, the Android display mounted on my 407. So this is from Spike Alex 2 days ago. It reads, I was looking for this video for a long time. So thank you for showing all around the navigation. I already bought it and it's on its way to me. But this is the only video showing the tablet thing completely. Thank you for this. Yes, I took my time because I know on the YouTube, you probably may not find it. Even if you do, it may not be as detailed as mine. That's the thing. You benefited from it. Some other people, so I don't know. I don't remember, but with adjective to quantify such people. But my point is, some people will always say, "Oh, your video is too long," But any serious-minded person who wants to learn will know that you can't find such detailed video, that specifically for this brand, So I took my time to explain everything. It took long. It was a long video. So anybody who might be interested can be able to, and some challenges I found or I encountered when I was doing the installation and the rest. So, okay, that's good to know. Yeah. So let me. So, what to do if Peugeot shows engine oil pressure issue? Okay, video I did. I can't remember one. So this is a comment from Sylvester Udiadene. Can leaking camshaft oil say cause the pressure light to display? Anything is possible. Your engine, of course, depending on how leaky the oil is coming from there. I mean, engine should lose oil, it should be tight enough to be able to hold the pressure. So, but it's not always the case. So my point is, if it's just leaking small oil, weight dropping small, no, it shouldn't cause the oil pressure, especially low oil pressure warning. It's only like it's like completely pulled off, likely going to experience that warning. So it may not necessarily be I'm not ruling it out that it won't cause it. Everything is on the table. When it comes to oil pressure, you know. So if you are having that issue, diagnose properly. Fix what is obvious that has to do with it. Just like I pointed it out, anything that has to do with the symptom you are having. So yeah, a big oil leak can cause it. So if you are since you realize that you have, from what you are saying, that you have an oil leak, it appears, from what I can understand from your comment, that it appears that you have an oil leak on the oil camshaft oil seal. Yeah, you could, but I've never come across one that was given that issue because of the camshaft oil seal leaking. That's my point, but I'm not saying it's not possible. So it's possible. I know I pointed out things that can cause it. Um, engine engine oil pressure sensor, bad filter, engine oil, um, oil pump, one camshaft, one crankshaft, and the bearings. These things can cause it. So that is it. So the next one, first crank after about 21 days of it. Okay, this one. So this comment from Abubakar Zanali. How much is the Android media? Go online and check now. You don't need to ask. Go online and check. I've shown. Go and watch this video. Go back to this video. Look for it. Review of Android multimedia display player on Peugeot 407. Go and watch that video to see exactly the model there. Then you can go. I mean, this is something I installed last year. Do you expect the price to remain the same? I always like to, when I do videos, I want people to, go further where I stopped. Challenge yourself. That's how you learn. Go further, make those inquiries. You might even see one better than mine. So you don't just anyway. I know I said some things there on that video as well. When you watch it, you understand why I didn't also put the price. Part 2, how to spot Peugeot 406 Nigeria assembly from foreign assembly. Oh, yeah, this video is actually quite interesting. I think it's up to part 3, if I'm not mistaken. I've forgotten. Because I know a lot of people, especially Nigerians, they always have that problem identifying Nigerian assembled 406 from the foreign assembled. So I took my time to explain how you can identify these two specifications on 406. So yeah, this from Victor Chidi. So it says, thanks so much for this video. It's possible maybe you are searching for 406 and now you are armed. You have armed yourself with this information, so nobody can actually deceive you. Can be able to identify which one is which. Okay. Okay, moving on. Consequences of under inflated tire, excessive fuel consumption. Okay, this one was a recent video. So this comment is for. Oh, no need to comment. Say, how do I contact you? Well, you always find my contact on the video description. It says my portfolio 7. Okay, this for Udini Abubakar. Thanks for your advice. Can you please guide me to someone else in Kaduna if you have any? I know one or two, basically one person who is very good in diagnosing modern Peugeot vehicles. Let's see. I'll find out if you want me to post his number on YouTube. That's the best I can do. When I find out, if he gives okay, I need that permission. I can't just post someone's number. So if it's okay, I'll come and post his number and I reply to your comment with his number. That's the best I can do. This is a paid video. It says this from Ezekol Celestine Ezekol. This is a comment on a video I did on 207. Say, please sir, I just bought a 207 and the car doesn't have P, just N. I don't know which 207 you have. I don't is it this manual auto manual gearbox, that horrible gearbox? Is that the one you know, unless one people start avoid buying any Peugeot car with that gearbox? Yeah, that gearbox, I don't think it has P. It doesn't have P. What does it even, it doesn't have P? I've forgotten. It has like 3 settings or so. I don't think it has P. I don't know if it's that auto manual gearbox. It's very obvious. I mean, put it once it moves, you realize there will be a delay before it changes from one gear to another, because it's a manual gearbox. So the actuator will be doing pressing the clutch shift, then the actuator will also shift from one gear to another. So all those seconds it takes delays even more. It's as if sometimes it delays more than a person will do manually before he engages to another gear. Well, I want people don't buy any Peugeot car with that gearbox. So I don't know if you have ended up with one. Well, you could have. Okay. Let's assume that's not the gearbox that in your 207 job, but you say it doesn't have P, just N. I don't know, because what kind of electrical issue with the automatic gearbox have not to show P except N? I don't know. It's possible. If truly is automatic, full automatic gearbox, then you have some electrical issue. I know 207 automatics. Automatic gearboxes are AL4, if I'm not mistaken. So if they are AL4, then it will have multifunction switch. Multifunction switch can mess it up. If it's bad, yeah, I don't know, but I doubt why it should be showing only P, only N. I can't really respond. It's possible. Maybe you have a electrical issue on your automatic gearbox, if truly is automatic gearbox, or it could be normal, which is that auto manual gearbox. So if that is the case, then I think it doesn't have P. It just have some weird this thing there. I just don't like that gearbox. It's not. It's so. It's really a bad gearbox. Just decide you can just pack up the day you don't expect. So it's not the gearbox. Gearbox is not the problem. It's the what controls the gearbox, the electronic part of the vehicle that controls the gearbox. That's the issue with that gearbox. Or the system. Let me just call it the system of that transmission system is just bad, not the transmission itself. The gear, So okay. This is from Awuwalo Abdullahi. Video I made on V6 Incase. Okay, not video, I think post. It says, good morning, I've been following your channel and I appreciate your advice. Please, which engine is less problematic in Peugeot 308 automatic? THP 156 or VTR 120 HP? Engines, thank you, I appreciate your response in anticipation. It's less problematic. Two of them basically, I don't know, just basically the same in terms of what we usually call wahala. Like I said, every car have every engine, not just every car, every engine has positive and negative. So 150, 120, no, basically JP, which any of you happen to your ownership, or even more than 100,000 kilometers, you know. So, like I say, probably in your case, you may never experience it if you don't intend to use it more than 100,000. So that's the point. And you could experience it, you change it, they're available. I don't know the current prices. So, that's the point. So, in terms of, let me tell you as a technician, when it comes to diagnosing some issues, they all take the same time, same headache. But here is what I will tell you. When it comes to the 120 VTI engine, most technicians they don't know how to set the timing chain. It gives them more problem than the THP engine. That THP I'm preferring to charge engine. Those ones are easier for them to set. But for the 120 is a problem. I know how to set the two. I'm just saying, of course, I can't be the one doing for everybody. I'm telling you this thing. The easiest way to get it done is have the timing to timing shirt, timing chain to set. I have the toolbox. So, and the toolbox is meant to for you to use for both the THP and the VTI engine. So you realize once you have it, don't have a problem. Then there's something else that usually it's just a seal on the camshaft, just directly behind the VTC sprocket. What will in those engines will refer as camshaft defaser. There's a seal on that VTI engine. When it fails, it will keep people will go mad because it will be just you keep the power. You won't get any power on that engine. You keep doing over and over, changing one part or the other, doing all kinds of things. Yeah, it's just a seal. You'll be changing your timing chain, doing everything, resetting your this thing because of that sale that is bad. All you need to do is replace the sale. Because if we telling you your capture diffuser, something is wrong with it, but it's not the capture diffuser. That sale is works with the capture diffuser. It prevents the oil from leaking out from there. So why the capture diffuser is doing its work? So once that seal fails, it won't allow the capture diffuser to do its work. So it's keep pumping warning faults on that capture diffuser, which you see people doing all kind at the point they'll get frustrated and even decide to convert the car from VTI engine to TU5, all kinds of things. But like I said, it's just a sin, but it's just lack of knowledge. Technicians don't know all these things. So that's why if you ask people, they'll tell you run away from that VTI 120 engine. I've talked about bringing. I've given it a thought to bring it, start selling that sale, but trust Nigerians. They will. I think what I'll just do is when I'll just import because they are not available in Nigeria. Probably import, sell maybe to only clients who are interested, people who are willing to buy. You know, because funny enough, our technicians I'll be telling, yeah, I'm not. See, this is not a joke. They will call me, please, this car have been killing us. This is we going from one workshop to another, and please come and diagnose this car and tell me exactly what the issue. How come that nobody can sell this time? I will come diagnose and tell them, see, this is the problem. Instead of them to now see for how do we how do we get the seal? They will say, no, you don't know what you're saying. Stay there. Maybe the problem is the share. You'll be like, come on. I mean, then why did you waste time to come and pay me to come and diagnose and tell what the problem is? Why? What is so? So my point is, you have to have, you get that challenge. If yours fail, if you have that engine, because they will never agree that sale can cost that. That's usually what